So now we are done with citizenship ceremony. I have to print out the forms that we're going to submit for our passport. So after I have printed it, I had it completed. Some of them were completed on the computer while some were handwritten. After that, we are headed on our way to go meet the reference. At least you should know the reference, the person that's going to sign the reference space for a minimum of 2 years. And then for the guarantor, I am not sure how long you should know a guarantor. That guarantor is going to sign a couple of documents for you. For me, I use someone I have known for 5 years. The guarantor will sign the picture passports that you are going to attach to your form. So that picture passport will be signed, one of it, by the guarantor. Also, the guarantor will sign a part of the form and the application form for the passport. So he will sign a part of that form. Make sure that the guarantor has a Canadian passport. It is very important. You cannot use a guarantor who does not have a Canadian passport. Also, the guarantor should sign his signature consistently. If there is a dot, make sure the dot is in all the place where you have the signature. If there is a cross, whatever thing that is on each signature should be on all the spaces where the guarantor signed. If the signature is inconsistent, that application will not fly. Very important. Another thing is that for the picture passport, we made an inquiry of where we should snap this passport pictures, and we were told to go to Shoppers. Even within the Service Canada building, there is a place to snap this picture. And then some people said London Drug, some people said Staples. There are multiples of places where you can snap this picture passport. However, the copy we submitted, you won't believe it, we were told it was dark. It may not qualify for this application, but I went ahead to submit just in case. But the officer who was attending to me made me to understand that this picture is too dark and may be rejected. I went ahead to submit it. You will see where I was trying to process all the forms. So I submitted the passport that way, just in case it works. But the good thing, I have my receipt. Make sure that the picture passport you snapped, whether it's in Shoppers Drug or in a London Drug or in wherever you snap your picture passport, make sure you keep the receipts. That way, if your picture is rejected, you can go back there and have it retake, or maybe get your refund and go to the picture office within Service Canada. There is a place there, and I think it's the cheapest for my assessment in town. I think it's the cheapest, so use that. Citizenship ceremony, and after the ceremony, it took us a couple of weeks to get ourselves ready for to submit documents for our passports. So today I am in this building to do just that here in Canada Place. Okay, and I'll walk my way into the office. Okay, I'm just on the queue. You won't believe it, I went through this queue 5 times. Each of those times is that there is a fault on the signature, one problem or the other was discovered. It was really stressful. Like, each time you go through, the officer will check there is a fault. The documents we needed to submit for our passport.
Okay, what is the document exactly? Did you apply here for the passport?
For Canadian passport?
Yes.
I haven't applied yet. I just had the form filled out and the necessary items that they asked us to submit.
Can I take a look at the form?
Sure.
You said that's for your Canadian passport?
Yes.
Okay, but you have not applied yet?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take a look at the form. That might help me guide you in the right direction. Okay, so you want to apply?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, okay. And you don't have any dates of travel?
No. So guys, we were told that the passport will be ready on the 30th of July. Meanwhile, we applied on the 24th.
Is Bright your spouse?
22nd.
Yes.
23rd, I think, 23rd of July.
And that's, okay, and that's your child?
Yeah.
Okay, so Bright is your spouse. He did not sign here for the child. So we would not be able to process
Can I see that, please? Signature of applicant.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll hold that. So my husband did not sign some of the forms where he's supposed to sign. You know how men do things. You will fill form and then give them to complete it or check it or go through it. They will do the way they understand. So it was also contributed to going through the line up to 5. It was really stressful for me because he was not in this space with me. He was at the car park, right?
Okay, yeah, we need both photos for everybody.
How many will be signed? Both or one?
One needs to be signed, but we need both photos.
Oh, okay.
I'll leave with you because we'll take the payment right here also.
Okay.
That one I leave with you also. Did you bring your spouse's ID?
Picture ID or photocopy?
Photocopy both sides.
It has to be signed.
Yeah, it has to be signed. Both sides also signed by the guarantor if you don't have his ID.
So when you say both sides, is it both sides of the ID?
Both sides of the ID,
okay.
dated and signed by the guarantor. So you don't have that? Okay. Well, is your spouse outside?
Yes.
Can he just give you his driver's license?
Okay.
Come back with his driver's license.
Does it have to be the physical driver's or soft copy?
If you don't present the actual driver's license, because we scan it and we give it back to you. If you don't have the driver's license, we need both sides signed and dated by the guarantor. Applicant is your spouse. It's the parent on the left that's applying.
So just the signature, right?
Well, this is the signature here, but here they want the last name, the first name, relationship to the child. It would be father, and then they want the child name. But the applicant is the parents on the left, so it's that information that we want there. So this has to have the child information under surname of child and given name of child. But for the applicant, it has to be your spouse's information. And we need this driver's license.
Type document number.
It's this number at the top.
I read it. It doesn't. Okay, expiry 2027. 2027th of May 25. Space is not enough for my name on the passport, on the whatever.
That's okay, just try to... Oh, that's okay. Yeah, just put here. So when did you start working here?
When did I start?
Yeah.
From 2023.
Perfect.
Okay.
Just put your initials there.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll grab your license from you and I'll scan the original.
Back when I start my kids on, I'm gonna take back both certificates of citizenship and their other than the form, right? Okay, including their birth certificate.
I will give everything.
Yeah. I'm just trying not to forget the things I give to you.
Okay. I will keep anything.
Yeah.
I'll make sure.
Process is tough. Like, let me checks are too many and quite cumbersome. Like, you can't even make a mistake. If you make a mistake, you start afresh.
Application. You can keep that one.
Okay.
Is it the first passport for all of you?
Yes.
Okay. Do the other application as well. I'll get you to right here. Is it Street Northwest?
So you were asking about the guarantor, how many years we've known the guarantor, right? So I know also for the reference, the person that signed for the reference were told at least 2 years, right? So why, like, assuming I'm in Canada, but I don't really have anybody, because it's possible, like, you go to work, you don't really have close people, like you can say, please.
There is another one, statutory declaration, that's the commissioner has to do that.
Sorry?
Commissioner of votes. There is another form if you don't have any references. The commissioner of votes will be there.
Okay, the commissioner of
They can.
living with Service Canada. Like, I've been here since 8:40 a.m. and I'm leaving 12:03. Like, for a family of 5, it took me this long just to submit and submit this passport. That's too long a time. The checks are too many, the requests are too many. Like, every dot, every crossing of the T must be complete. They're not missing anything, so they're quite thorough. In fact, you have sometimes they may find out that one letter is missing. You have to go back home and do your due diligence, or even probably the signature of the guarantor is not matching. You have to go back home and meet whoever is a guarantor to sign for you. So it's quite a cumbersome process, I would say. But in all things, it's all done. Hopefully there's no reason to call me back. All right.